So you want to learn how to master Zoroark? Well then, I got you. Zoroark is a very technical Pokemon, but that doesn't mean that the tutorial needs to be complex. So I'll keep things very simple. Starting with tip number 1. Wait, pause for a sec. This is a feint attack tutorial, so if you want one on Night Slash, then comment down below and I'll get that done for you. This Pokemon has a lot of options for builds, but this build should do just fine. And you're gonna need full heal because this Pokemon is what I like to call a stun and done. One stun, and you're done. On to tip number 2, comboing. How feint attack works is that every time you use it and hit an enemy, it leaves a mark at the point where you use the move, and using it again will allow you to go back to that point, in which, if you hit an enemy again on your way back, it will leave a new mark at the point where you used feint attack the second time. If you successfully do this 4 times, you will unlock the last part of the combo, where most of your damage will be dealt. You can aim this last part using your joystick to move in any direction you want, and it can do damage 2 times. Here, when you hit the enemy, and then here after you bounce off of the enemy, allowing you to hit multiple other targets, like this. You can also combo this move with Shadow Claw. So if you hit an enemy with feint attack, like I stated earlier, it leaves a mark that you can go back to. Similarly, if you use Shadow Claw after hitting an enemy with feint attack, it will place a new mark at the point where you used your Shadow Claw that you can now go back to if you use feint attack again. And if you repeat this process, you can have an outcome that looks like this. And the same thing can be done with Slash as well. It just takes a bit of practice to do it quickly. Now for the combos. When enemies are close to you, you should use feint attack first and then use Shadow Claw to chain your combo. But when the enemies are far, you should use Shadow Claw first and then use feint attack to chain your combo. This is very important because Shadow Claw stuns the enemies when you hit them with this part of the move. And Shadow Claw Plus at level 13 stuns the enemies even longer. And this is good for 2 reasons. 1, when you combo the enemies fast enough, they just keep getting stunned and are unable to move, making it easier for you to get your combo out without dying. And 2, since the enemies are stunned continuously, they don't get a chance to use a move to stun you or deal damage to you, again making it easier for you to get your combo out. Hitting an enemy with feint attack also completely resets your Shadow Claw, or Slash if you're on level 5. So basically, in very simple terms, you want to use your moves one at a time. So first a Shadow Claw, then a feint attack, then a Shadow Claw, then a feint attack, then a Shadow Claw, and then a feint attack, until you do your entire combo. Now for the engagement. No, not that type of engagement. When you're engaging the enemies, sometimes you should wait for your teammates to engage first because of how easy it is for you to die. This way you can bait out enemy moves and get stuns out of the way, and then engage when the time is right. Another way of engaging is using your feint attack on the enemy defenders, avoiding all the stun, to then be able to get to the enemy backline and take them out. And now for the last tip, and the tip that will truly make you a pro if you master it, iframes. Zoroark has an extra ability unlike other Pokemon that allows him to transform into any Pokemon in-game. Even this guy. The animation of this transformation gives Zoroark iframes. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a period of invincibility or invulnerability that allows you to completely dodge any stun move in the game, like Umbreon Mean Look, and even Blastoise Unite. And lastly, what the pros aren't telling you, is that it's very important to note that you need to have a good Wi-Fi connection to play this Pokemon, otherwise it's going to be very difficult for you.